welcome to episode 24 of Along.avec.anna. My name is Anna and this is a knitting and sometimes sewing podcast from the southwest of England. You can find me pretty much everywhere on social media with the name along.avec.anna. That's my name on Instagram, that's my name on Facebook, on my website along.avec.anna.com. I've got a Patreon page but it's only in French, so if you understand French, you're welcome to join us, and my name there is as well, along.avec.anna. And then you can find my design on Ravelry with, you might find it with along.avec.anna, but I changed for my real name, which is Anna Dervoot, very French name. But yeah, I'll put all the links in the description box below, sorry. I hope you're well. It's been about a month that I recorded last time. I usually leave longer between my episodes and then it lasts for a really long time each time because I've got so many things to show you. But I'm not sure when I'll be able to record this summer. I'm going away for 2 weeks in a month to Montreal and then I'll be back in England, but then I'll go to my family in France and the internet there is really bad, so I can't really upload any videos. So I thought, well, I've got time now, I've got pattern that were released, another one that is coming in 2 weeks, so I'm just gonna sit down, record a quick video, show you what I've been doing, show you what I'm knitting currently, what I bought, where I've been, things like that. And yeah, so at least it's a smaller break in between episode 23 and 24. So first of all, I wanted to thank you for all the views on my Icelandic videos. I don't know if everyone saw it, but I uploaded 2 days ago a little vlog that I've made from our trip in Iceland. So it took me quite a while to do all the montage because we had shots with my phone, with my partner's phone, with the drone, so I wanted to do something really nice and it just takes ages to make, but I'm really pleased with the result. It's only a 10 minutes video, but then I think that this way you can have, you can really see what we've done without taking like 30 minutes of your time. So you can follow me where we've been in the yarn stores and just what the trip we've made for a week, basically everything that we visited. The only thing I didn't record was Reykjavik because it was raining a lot, like a lot. So to be honest, we had a small walk and then my partner stayed in the car with my little girl who was napping at the moment. And I went on my own, did the little yarn store there, and then yeah, walked around on my own just in Reykjavik for a few hours. So yeah, so I didn't really film the city because the weather was really, really bad. So yeah, but hopefully we'll go back one day and then we'll go back to Reykjavik with a nicer weather. We shall see. So yeah, so if you want to go have a look, you can. It's on my YouTube channel and you can turn on the subtitles. I didn't really speak that much in the video on purpose because I couldn't really record in both languages. And then I didn't want you to like read subtitles for a really long time for all the videos, so I only speak like small parts and then I added the subtitles. So what I'm wearing today, I'm wearing my Mouthgo Cardigan. It's a pattern that I released last year on Ravelry, and the original version was this one, made in Julie Asselin yarn, which is really nice, and I wanted to make another more summery version. So I did that. I released the pattern in July last year and I did this version in August, I think. And I've knitted it in Tôt le Matin yarns, Lauriane. I just love her work. She's got really nice colorways. And this was her 100% merino base. And the colorway was Valentine. So it's a nice pink, light pink with a lot of speckles, but really subtle speckles of like charcoal almost, purple, pink, flashy pink. Yeah, I really love it. I don't really like speckled yarn technically. I'm more like a plain colour type of person, but this one is really nice because it's really subtle, so it's nice. And yeah, I've knitted it in a size 80 centimeters of bust circumference. So I actually don't really have any positive ease, just 1 centimeter or something. So if I close it, it's a bit tight, but it's okay because it's the style I wanted. I don't really want to close it. I want to keep it open most of the time with a little tank top. So that's what I'm doing here. And yeah, you've got this nice lace in the front panel, and then you've got this beautiful lace on the raglan that I love. The I-cord there, and then I've done shorter sleeves as well on this version, and it's a bit shorter as well in the length. Here we are. So then yeah, it's a bit more summery, even if the weather is terrible today. And it's not really weather appropriate, but you know what, I just wanted to wear it. I wore it yesterday, it was beautiful weather. I was full of hope today, wore it again, but yeah, thank God I'm not really going outside today, so it's fine, but to go out I would need my coat, I think. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing today. So the pattern that I released, I've been working on the past few months, and that I released last Saturday, the 11th of May, is the Rosa Cardigan. So it's here, it's a little cardigan that features the same lace as the Mouthgo. Here you can see, but you don't have the lace panel in the front. And then I've added a lot of different details. So instead of having a round neckline, you've got a V-neck. You've got long sleeves, but then you can like make them shorter if you want. And then it's a crop cardigan. So it's supposed to arrive around your waist, and then you can wear it with dresses, you can wear it with high waist skirt or jeans or trousers, yeah, or pair of shorts, whatever you want. But it's nice to have like a crop cardigan, I think, and crop is really trendy at the moment. I didn't think it would be that trendy, so it's quite good. So yeah, so it's perfect to wear with that. And then the gauge is a bit thicker than this one, because this one was fingering, so 26 stitches, and then this one is more like between DK and Sport. It's a 23 stitches gauge. And then I've knitted never know really if you can say both, 2 versions. So this is the original one from the pattern, and I used where is it, 2 yarns held together, so merino superwash and then mohair. You know how much I love them together. So it's a fingering and a mohair held together, and the brand is Yarn by Simone. She's a dyer who does a lot of plain colorways, plain but a tiny bit of variation that is really nice. So we did the collaboration for this pattern, and that's just want to show you like how plain but with a bit of variation that is really pretty. And she opened pre-orders for this cardigan for the yarn. And it's open until Sunday, so if you're interested to buy the same yarn as mine, you can just go on her website, and she offers 6 different colorways. So you've got this one, which is called Rose des Bois. It's written on the pattern page on Ravelry. You've got a black called Only Black. You've got a dark, really vibrant blue, navy blue, which is called Until Midnight. You've got more of a red, orangey one, which is called Cerise, cherry. Which one again? And then she's got a really famous one called Madame Rêve, and it's a burgundy one. It's beautiful. It's yeah, kind of her color. If I can name one color in her old shop, it would be this one. It's really her color. It's really nice. So yeah, so if you're interested, you can just go. I'll put the link in the description box. And she's got pre-orders open for until Sunday, and there is until 4 weeks, I think, of 4 weeks wait for the pre-orders. So it's not too bad. So yeah, so this is the Rosa cardigan. I've knit in size 85 centimeters, so I've got 5 centimeters of positive ease on the pictures on this version. And I wanted to make another one with just 1 yarn, because every time I do a pattern with a fingering and a mohair, some people say, oh, can you knit it with just one thicker yarn, because I don't like mohair, or because it costs a bit more money obviously to hold two yarn together, or I don't know, whatever reason. So yes, you always can do that. You always can use like two yarn held together, or just one yarn, as long as you have the gauge, as long as it's like the right weight. So as I said, you can't make it in just one fingering, or you can't make it in just one Aran. You need to have like DK or sport kind of weight in the yarn. But yeah, you can just use one, as long as you have the gauge of 23 stitches and a nice like fabric, then it's fine, it works. So for this version, like a more summery one, I used Quince and Co Chickadee. So I've got here we are. It's not the same color obviously, but it's this yarn, Quince and Co, that I bought in Loop, London. So this is peacock colorway. This wasn't peacock, it was their cream one. The name is written on the Ravelry page. And I used, for the size 80, I used less than 4 skeins. So it's not too bad really, because it's crop, and then I've done 7/8. It's not 3/4, it's between long length and 3/4. So it's here in the middle. We call it 7/8 in French. I'm not sure how you say it in English. 7/8. Let me know in the comments if you know. But obviously, as I'm small, it could be 3/4 on you. You can just adjust the length anyway to your body. So yeah, and I've put like quite a lot of buttons, like small buttons. I found it really feminine and delicate, more than having just like 4 buttons. And yeah, and this beautiful lace again, and a v-neck. So yeah, I'm into v-neck this year. So apparently on Instagram you really like this version too. I wore it with a skirt that I bought in a really good shop in Exeter called Woo Sancho. Well, Sancho actually. It's like Woo Sancho on Instagram, but it's Sancho, and they do like ethical clothing. And yeah, this high waist skirt is really nice. Can't wait to wear it more this summer, and it's perfect to pair with this cardigan. So yeah, again, Rosa Cardigan, released last Saturday. Really easy for beginners, because you don't really have anything difficult. I've put links to explain, the different techniques. And then this lace is really easy. It's only it's basically the increases for the raglan that are made with yarn overs instead of like normal increases. So you just follow a chart, and then yeah, it's really easy for beginners. So yeah, hope you like it. So that's what I've knit recently, those 2, and then the third one that I finished recently, and it's not released yet. It will be released on the 1st of June, but because I don't really know where I'm going to be able to record again, I'm just going to show it to you. So I've shown it on Patreon for quite a while. We took the pictures. I'll show you the picture after. We took the pictures on the 30th of March, and the weather was insane. It was so nice, really warm outside, really like in the middle of summer, but it didn't last. So yeah, so this is the Rospico tea. I say it with an English accent, Rospico tea. Let's say Rospico tea. It's a little summer top. So with short sleeve, like really short sleeves, a little round neckline with twisted rib, as I love it, drop shoulders, and this beautiful lace at the bottom, which gives like a curve hem, like the Romy jumper. Just to show you, Romy jumper had that too, with a different lace. I just bought a rack because I'll tell you after, but on the 1st of June I'm doing a trunk show in my local yarn store in Exeter called Wool on the X. If you are around Exeter, Devon or not far. On the 1st of June, they're doing their 3rd year anniversary, and they're going to do workshops, things like that. And they asked me if I could do a trunk show, so just present all my work in the shop. So I had to buy a rack to actually put all my samples. So that's why they're just on the side here. Usually they are folded. I usually keep them folded because I'm afraid they're just gonna lose the shape, kind of. So they usually folded there, but I just wanted to try on the rack, so that's why they're just here. So yeah, so it's not the same lace, but the curve effect is similar. So yeah, here you are, and it was knit in Quince and Co. The yarn from Linda in her base Islington, which is a mix of BFL and silk with a high percentage of silk, so that's why it's so drapey. It was knit in 3.5 millimeters, I think. I need to check on my pattern. I think that's what it was, but I still have, you know, like a fingering gauge. Again, all the info will be on the pattern. So it's knit like quite with a drape, but it's not, you know, you can't see through, so that's quite good. So yeah, and I've got about 15 centimeters of positive ease on my version, and I recommend between 10 and 20, so then it's like really nice and light for the summer. So I'm going to show you a picture worn. So here you are, the lace, and then the short sleeves. So we took the pictures in March in a field. My partner said, how do you call those flowers? I forgot. In French it's colza. You know, those very nice yellow field in the countryside. He said, I can't remember how you call it. Anyway, so yeah, we took the pictures there, and I really love the result of this little tea. It's my first tea, and it's funny because when you look at it here and when you look on the camera, it feels like it's way more stripy than it is, because I didn't alternate the skeins. I was like, I'm gonna take the risk, and it's, you know, some parts are more, it's got a lot of variation in the color, but I feel like it's way more stripy in the camera that it actually is in real life or on the pictures. But yeah, that's always like that, right? I really love it. I really love it. I wasn't sure about designing a little tee. I wanted to make one last summer, but then I was like, oh, you know, when it's warm, I actually wear tank tops or little blouse that I will sew. Don't really wear those type of tee that I've knit, but actually I was like, okay, I'm gonna make one because, you know, I want to try. It was the same with the boxy sweater for the RL. I was like, I'm never gonna make a boxy, it won't suit me, I'm too small, it's not gonna be nice. And then I really wanted to try, and I did, and I absolutely love this shape now. So sometimes I need to be less stubborn and try, which I did for this one, and I absolutely love it. I've worn it a few times when it was nice outside, and I think it will have a lot of warmth this summer. So yeah, Rose Picotti again. I can't give you the link for the moment because it's not released yet, and I haven't had the time to get the page ready for Ravelry. It's a bit early. So 1st of June, if you subscribe to my newsletter, you will have a coupon code that is a tiny bit higher than the one I give on Instagram or that I put on the Ravelry page or on Facebook. And to subscribe to my newsletter, you need to go on my website, along.avec.anna.com. You've got a little flag on the top where you can change from French to English if you end up on the French page. And then at the bottom, if you go all the way down to the bottom, you've got a form that you can fill. You put your email, your name, and then you'll be automatically signed up to the newsletter. And I try not to send you too many newsletters. I only send, you know, before I release the pattern. So a few days before, I will explain what the pattern is, give you all the information, pictures, and I will add the coupon code for the day it will be released. So yeah, so that's what I've been working on. Okay, so finished objects are done. Now I'm going to show you what I'm knitting currently. So I've got 2 projects on the needles. One, I can't really show you, I'm sorry. It's like a design that will be coming in the autumn. I'm designing something in La Bien-Aimée yarn, but I wanted to show you this beautiful colorway. So it's one of the new colorway. It's called Emmeline. And it's really dark, vibrant green that I really like. And then I knit with this colorway, which is a pink called Dawn. It's as well a new colorway. They were available at EYF, so that's where I chose them. And yeah, it's beautiful. So I've got something on the needles that is almost finished. Should be finished in the next few days. And yeah, I'll show you more in the autumn. And then the other one that I'm making is with my leftovers of Quince and Co that I used for my second version of Rosa Cardigan. So I've got one full skein of 50 grams and then this one, which was originally like 40 grams, so yeah, a lot left. And I decided to knit another version of my dandelion cardigan, the children version. So that was my official version, which was knit in size 2 years old. And I have knit it in Patterns Diplomatique, which is a good yarn that is available in my local yarn store. But originally it was white, but I put it on my little girl one morning when she went to nursery, and she came back and it was like full of red stains, like paint stains, and I couldn't take it off. I tried to wash it a few times and it wouldn't come off, sorry. So I decided to dye it myself with some jacquard dyes, and the colorway was teal. Can't remember if I said it in the other podcast. That was like quite a while ago, maybe in September or so. So yeah, but it's been, you know, it had a lot of worn, so it's not as nice as it's used to be, and it's too small for her now, so I can keep it. Plus it's really dirty. Put yogurt on it, I need to wash it. But for the trunk show I want to show it in a nice version, and I feel bad showing it in this one that was worn so many times. So I decided to knit another version for the 1st of June. And because I had leftovers, I had just enough to make the size 3 months old. So I started last night, and I already did one sleeve because, come on, it's so small. Just to show you the difference. This is the Noisette cardigan in 3 months, and this is the, or maybe this one, the RL in 2 years. So it's like tiny. So it's going to be a quick knit. So I've done one sleeve already, and then I started the second sleeve here last night. It's a bottom-up cardigan because you have to if you want the flowers to be on the right side, to face the right side. So the flowers to be up and not down. Find it nicer. So it has to be bottom-up for that reason. So yeah, so basically the second sleeve is going to be done today for sure. And then I'll start the body and then join in the round. Well, not in the round, but join together and knit back and forth up to the neckline. So I've got, has to be done for the 1st of June. So it will be done for the 1st of June because it's tiny. So that's what I have on my needles. And then the next one I'm going to cast on once I've finished those two, or at least one of them, is a children version of the Rosa. Yay! You know how I like to make matchy outfits, so I don't do it for each of my pattern because I don't have time to do it for each of my patterns, so I kind of choose. But I really wanted to make for this one. I didn't make for the Margot. I could have. But I think the Rosa is a good idea. I just might change the neckline because I'm not sure about V neckline for little girls. I think round neckline might be nicer. So I will probably start, you know, like baby size to 10, 12 years old, as I do usually. And then again, I'm going to do a size, I need to do a size 4 years old actually. My little girl grew up, so yeah, I can't be 2 years old anymore. It's going to be a size 4 years old with the leftovers that I have. but obviously for the size 3 months it's possible to do with just 1 yarn because you don't want to put more hair on the baby. So, but for size 4 years old it's gonna be nice. And I think I will probably do like a crop version for like starting 2 years old, and then babies I will do just the normal length, which will probably be the same as the crop, but yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be working on after that. So I need to think, because this summer I'm going to spend, so in a month from now we're going for 2 weeks to Montreal, going back to where we used to live to see our friends. It's mostly why we're going back, just to spend time in the city and see our friends. So yeah, so I need to have some project there. We're going to do a 3 days weekend with my knitting friends in a chalet in Quebec, so it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. And yeah, so I need to plan what I'm going to be knitting for the next few months, so then I can take that. And then I'm going to spend quite a lot of the summer in France in my family, because we won't have any nursery here. And yeah, I'm lucky enough to be able to work from home, so I can work from here, I can work from my parents. So yeah, so same, because they don't have like a ball winder and all that, I need to bring what I'm going to be knitting, so need to plan that. The other thing I wanted to show you was what I brought back from Sip.Stitch.Shop, which was an event that I went to last Saturday. It was in Baja. So 2 hours away from my place, so I took the train and it was really nice. I was invited by Paula from Möel because she was a vendor there. So basically it was Carmen from A Yarn Story who did a little event for Helen Stewart, the designer behind the name of Curious Handmade. She's English and she's Australian, and she was living in England, and she's going back to Australia after like 15 years or so. So they were doing like kind of an event for, because she was living, and she was selling some of her samples for charity. And it was nice. We had like a lot of tables for people to knit and like have free cakes and coffees and teas. And then you had as well like 8 vendors, I think. So it was sponsored by Daphne from the Fibre Company. You had A Yarn Story, you had the Wool Barn, you had Möel, and you had other dyers that I didn't know that I met there, which was really nice. And yeah, we spent the day there. It was just really nice to chat to people. Who did I met quite a lot of people I didn't know, and then I had the chance to meet Danny from Little Bobbin, so it was really nice with her little baby. It was so cute. So yeah, and I've brought back some yarn, obviously. So I brought back this amazing base from Möel that I absolutely love. So Möel Paula, who I helped, and it's her Suri lace. So if you've been to EYF, for example, you probably saw it. So it's 74% of baby Suri alpaca and 26% of mulberry silk, and it's just a beautiful yarn, really soft. It's crazy. So I don't really know what I'm going to do with it, but it's probably going to be a shawl, because I already brought back some from EYF in this colorway. But I'm planning to knit this with her fingering base. I already showed it to you last time, that I used for my Rosa jumper, which is just there. So this is going to be like a garment, but I wanted to knit just something in Surrey, because she was doing a sorbet cardigan from a Scandinavian designer, I think, but I can't remember her name. It's like a cardigan with different colours, like big stripes, really nice. And she was knitting it for her daughter, and she was holding her Surrey double. And it's so soft and cozy, it's so nice. So I thought I could hold the Surrey double, so then it makes like a bigger gauge. But yeah, do kind of a shawl. So I need to think, because it's so fluffy that texture doesn't really show. So it's either has to be something just like colours or lace. But I don't think texture will show that much on just Surrey. I think Surrey with fingering could work, but just sari, it won't really work. So it's either color, like playing with colors or playing with colors and lace. I don't really know, maybe brioche, but I'm afraid that brioche in sari may be quite difficult to make. So yeah, I don't know. That's what I brought. I can't wait to cast on something, but I don't have any idea, so it's a bit annoying. And the other one I brought is a mini kit from the Wool Bar. So in like the pink colors, pink and purple, that I love. And this, I have a design idea with it, so I'm waiting for the same base but in blue, 3 skein of this to actually knit a design with the kit. So she had only 2 left during the little event, so she said she's gonna custom dye and then send it to me when it's ready. So I only left the event with the mini, but they're so cute. Oh, I had this mini as well that I haven't used yet because it's so beautiful. I don't really know how to use it. From l'Enamouré with how do you call it? It's sparkly. It is. How do you say it's called? Stellina. Forgot. Yeah, Stellina. So it's still here. But yeah, I would like to use this one. I have my idea for this one. So yeah. And then the last thing I bought is the little lotion bar from Möel. Again, you may have seen them if you went to EYF. They were really popular. So it's organic lotion bar for your hands, and you just put it on, and it looks really greasy. But actually it goes really quickly in your hands, so it's in your skin, so it doesn't stay greasy at all. And it's made with oil and butter. It's all ethical. She tried to find like a sustainable packaging, so it's really good too. And then you can use it, that's what she explained the other day. She said you can use it like until the end, because the way it pushes, you can use it until the end, so that's quite good as well. Oh, I've already, in a week, I've already used it quite a lot, but every day. And it smells really nice. So yeah, so that's what I bought. So here we are, I think that's it. As I said, I've got a lot of things planned for the next few months, but the summer is probably going to be a bit quieter regarding patterns, but because I have a lot of things planned in the autumn. So I don't really know when I'm gonna come back and record a podcast. There is something I need to present to you, a project, so I'll have to record a video for that, but I don't really know when it's gonna be. So yeah, the best is just to subscribe to the channel and maybe like turn on the notification, because as I don't upload videos too many times, then it won't bother you, but at least you'll know when I upload a video. And then if you haven't seen the Iceland video, you're welcome to go have a look and just leave me a little comment. It would be really nice to hear what you thought of it. And don't hesitate to leave me a comment as well on this video if you want to tell me if you like what I've been showing you, or if you wanted to see other things on the podcast or hear other stuff. If you have any questions, things like that, just leave a comment below and I'll answer. Anyway, wish you a very nice day and see you later. Bye!